I thought the hardest part would be asking the question. It was not. It was everything that came before it. Yesterday was my 3-year anniversary, and I proposed. But standing there, I realized something most people never say out loud. The moment itself is easy. It is the consistency that is difficult because you can plan a proposal. You cannot fake 3 years of becoming someone ready for it. Welcome to The Real Place. I'm Milton Flournoy. Today, we are talking about the commitment it actually requires and why most people are chasing the moment instead of building the foundation that can sustain it. I'm a Lean Six Sigma black belt and founder of Obsidian Success. We talk about how real change happens in business, in life, in leadership. Today's truth, commitment is not proven in what you say at the peak. It is revealed in how you show up in the valleys each and every day. There is a difference between wanting something to work and building something that actually does. And most people never slow down enough to understand that gap. People think love is a feeling. It is to an extent, and it isn't. It is a system built through small, repeated decisions, listening when it would be easier to react, choosing patience when you feel misunderstood, having conversations you would rather avoid because clarity matters more than comfort. Over 3 years, we had moments that did not look like highlights. We had friction, we had misalignment, we had growth that required both of us to change. And here is what I learned. You don't build a relationship by avoiding pressure. You build it by learning how to move through it without breaking the foundation. Lean calls this stability, not perfection, stability. The ability to return to the center, even when things get off track. So the question becomes, are you in a relationship that looks good or one that actually holds weight? Because those are not the same. Let me take you to the moment, not the highlight, the reality. I remember looking at her and everything slowed down. Not because I was nervous, because I was evaluating. Not the setting, not the timing, myself. Am I ready to lead with consistency? Am I ready to be accountable when it is inconvenient? Am I ready to build something that requires more than emotion to sustain? Because the ring is visible, responsibility is not. And in that moment, I understood something clearly. This was not about asking her to step into the future with me. It was about committing to who I need to be inside that future. So when I got down on one knee, the question was simple, but the weight behind it was not, because this was not the beginning. It was a continuation of work already in progress. This is where most people miss it, not just in relationships, in everything. 3 traps show up. Chasing the milestone instead of building the system. People want the engagement, the title, the visible outcome, but they haven't built the habits that sustain it. Avoiding hard conversations in the name of peace. Silence does not create alignment. It creates distance. What you avoid early becomes what breaks you later. Confusing intensity with consistency. Big moments feel powerful, but relationships are not built in moments. They are built in patterns. Strong relationships feel different. You communicate even when it is uncomfortable. You adjust instead of defend. You take responsibility for your impact, not just your intent. That is what creates trust. Not words, not timing, behavior. Think about that. Yesterday, I proposed, but that is not the story. The story is who I had to become to be ready to ask, and who I continue to be in becoming to be worthy of the answer she gave. That is the real place, where commitment is not a moment. It is a standard, where love is not something you say. It is something you build every single day. Here's your challenge. Before you chase your next milestone, pause. Ask yourself 3 questions. Am I building the habits required to sustain what I say and what I want? Where am I avoiding necessary conversation? Who do I need to become for this next level of my life to actually work? Write it down, because clarity creates accountability, and accountability creates results. If you want to go deeper, follow me on Instagram. I break this down daily. Real systems, real conversations, real growth. Send me the word build, and I will send you the framework I use to strengthen discipline, relationships, and leadership from the inside out. I'm Milton Flournoy, and this is The Real Place. Do not chase the moment. Build the man who can sustain it. I will see you in the next one.